We definitely live now. Put that shit up, Quay.
My mama been told me don't get no poor performance. And whatever you gon' do, just do it. Never thought about doing music. I was trying to get my phone up, cause that's on the drug music. Trying to figure out what my friends are. Chris with the ego, fell out there. Wish I would've done that shit, I would've been lit. The guy since I was 17, I've been through the lit. On the house, I'm just using it. I'm from my scratch, I'm in New York. I'm not from Sequoia, watch me, and don't even know no players. I just want to show all my new dripping, so I change the layer. I might just still up with no players, so I'll make the layer. That's the shit for you niggas gotta pay us. You niggas better pay us. Yeah, no, you might not beat it up, so the lawyer go for a lot of things.
Go for a lot of sinners. Yo, it's your boy SB High Star. We here on the HCG podcast when anything goes. And we got a special edition today, man. We got some beautiful young ladies came our way from Los Angeles. Ain't it right? Los Angeles. Is it Los Angeles or Los Angeles?
It's a little Anderson.
Little Anderson. I thought it was Los Anderson. I thought it was Los Anderson. I apologize. All right, we got some special guests in the building, man, here on the HCG podcast where anything goes. My beautiful ladies, would y'all like to introduce yourself to the people?
Yes, I'll go first. My name is Lala Nicole. I'm from Anderson, South Carolina. Not technically, live now in Savannah, Georgia. What else I need to tell people? I don't even know all my business.
Baddest thing out here in America.
Yes, that's pretty much it. Y'all get the rest of it as we go.
Okay.
My name is Tarita, and I'm from
Anderson.
I'm ECB.
Hi. Hey, ECB. Hey.
That's my Kelly Rowland.
Kelly Rowland.
This my Marcus Bad Boys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm my Bad Boys for life. It's Marcus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a whole team thing, right?
It's a team.
Okay, I like that. Hey, first of all, I want to say thank y'all for coming to the HCG podcast when anything goes. Y'all can hear me say that a million times today. You feel me? And here on this podcast, we have 5 rules. Our first rule is to be yourself. Second rule is to have fun, and rule 3, 4, 5 is drink. So we're gonna take a shot for the podcast right now. Don't be scared. Salud. Shout out my boy G-Dines in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Shout out my boy Cash Out. Gang. Killer KJ, Gorgeous Red, William Coat. I believe it be on by mother, not your baby mama, you feel me? Without leaving anybody out, highlight. Hey, look, we're gonna get right to it. So, me and you been talking for a couple months on Instagram, you feel me? I was like, hey, how you doing? You was like, what you want, boy? I was like, dang, you don't even remember me. Do you remember me going to Claflin?
I do. I had to go through it. I was like, yo, who is this? And then Jerome.
Yeah, my boy, shout out Jerome.
We started Jerome. I was like, Jerome. He was like, oh, that's my boy's school. And I was like, oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, ain't nobody think I went to Voorhees. Ain't nobody think I went to Claflin because they're like, oh, you look like a Voorhees student. I was there getting my MBA, so they was like, oh, he look like him. I was like, damn, what do he look like to go to Voorhees? I was on full scholarship. I was kind of smart a little bit, but I was like, this girl took forever to respond. She thought I was trying to hide her.
Yeah, must be nice.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, Claflin. Oh, no, I'm paying for Claflin, though.
Me too. Still.
15 for every month. Lord, they take it out. But like I was saying, what did I say before? Oh, I was in your DM, right? So usually when I get in a woman DM, they be like, they think I'm trying to holler at them. So what was your first? Actually, you had to figure out who I was, but did you think I was trying to holler at you when I was getting at you?
Not really. I have to get the feel
of
it. So once you actually started talking, I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. I just want to make
But
sure.
usually it's like a timeline. First you gotta like a couple pictures.
Yeah.
See, he
Late
did that.
at night.
He didn't do that.
About 10 pictures back to back.
That's how I knew.
That's how you get somebody's attention.
I'm gonna like his picture. He gonna
Yeah.
like mine. We're gonna like.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So back to 2013. You thinking about me?
Hey, gracious, relation.
Man,
So
that ain't stalking.
Yeah. Social stock.
Somebody like your picture that like you, and you like them back. You like,
Say less.
Say less. I'm about to start liking people's pictures. I'm trying to get as many women on the podcast as I can because women support.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
What is you thinking? What are you thinking about over there?
Many women as followers, and then you said it.
Yeah, I didn't complete the sentence. Sometimes I have incomplete sentences, but I definitely want to get that straight. I want to get as many women as I can on this podcast, on this platform, because I feel the women are going to help me grow and they're going to share it.
and will.
Yeah. My homeboys that come, they just like to get lit. And they did share it 1 or 2 times, but they like getting with though. Because we provide everything. Y'all came with y'all. I don't know why y'all got cuts and stuff. What kind of cuts do you?
Listen, these are from Food Line.
Don't pull that plug out there.
Hold
Right.
the shield cup.
Recyclable.
Yeah, these recycled aluminum cups.
Okay.
And we have some more, you know.
Okay, I appreciate it. I appreciate
Sign or
it.
something, you know.
Yeah, come there and get us. So on y'all way up here, y'all was having a discussion in the car. You know, like I'm just gonna get it. So it's like we're gonna say Lala's word.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna hand it out to y'all. And we're gonna get to it. I want to hear about the thoughts of a woman in the car when they're riding to go see a random man to record a podcast. What were y'all talking about?
Oh, I thought he was talking about random because I was like, I'm not finna.
Well,
I ain't even in the car.
but we were in the car talking about, you know, basically school and, you know, degrees and debt that we have right now because we're just cool, but you know, we're doing what we went to school to do. They're in the nursing field. I'm in the HR field, so we're doing what we're supposed to do. But we were talking about men.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Addressing women who have degrees.
Okay.
And dating with it. It's like a blessing and a curse.
Okay.
I guess. Right?
Facts.
Facts. Big facts.
Big facts.
Big facts.
All caps.
Let me put this
Yeah.
out. This is a disclaimer though.
Go ahead.
I'm in a relationship, so I'm just speaking from where I was.
Well, speak from what we
No,
said.
we're speaking from a woman. Y'all was speaking.
Yeah,
woman's
respect.
Yeah.
You know, like
I need all the game.
I mean, it's just like, it's hard for a woman with ambition that, especially if you're goal driven, like you're not going to let anything just come and be a roadblock or an obstacle. We're going to get to that point.
Dick.
And it don't matter if we have to lose you.
Dick.
It don't mean that we don't value you.
Dick.
You just got to go if you're not
Dick.
trying to walk.
Don't let dick be your roadblock.
What you mean, dead?
Dick.
I don't know, it ain't.
Yeah.
You can buy it, you can make it. I mean, you don't have to.
Hold on, time out. You can make
You
it.
can. You can.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, they have things now where you can, hey, I need you to make me this one.
Right. You
Just
don't
like this.
have
I
to.
scoped your size.
Somebody did that recently, like it was either celebrity porn star or something, but he actually has
Jason Derulo.
It was him?
I believe so.
He has one that's made just like it. So if you want to get to that
Right.
point, you be like, I need something that's like this, like that. I need it this long, this big, veins, all of that. You can make that.
Okay, let's not get into too many details about things. Look, this one right here. This one right here on the end, like, I'm blown away.
I didn't know that.
Trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so you were saying dating a woman with degrees. So let's say you're a woman with ambition, a woman that's driven. So let's talk about the obstacles with it. I had to cut you off talking about it. I was just trying to take it all the way there.
So let's just say like you're dating somebody. You know, they ask you, you know, if you went to school. I'm like, yeah, I went to school. Went to undergrad. I have 2 masters.
Whoa. You take a shot at that. Let's get an arm to that. One arm. Double up.
Wait.
I'm the one getting no
Okay.
y'all sure.
Okay. But that sometimes that comes with a thing because I've dated people that I always wanted to feel like they were leading and they were wanting to be the person that teach me things, but really I'm the person that's teaching them stuff.
Okay.
They didn't like that too much. But I don't flaunt my degrees like I got 3 degrees and nigga you da. I don't do that. But at the same time, you gonna know that you gonna respect me and I'm gonna come back with you with that. Whatever energy you give me is what I'm gonna give you off of that. So I feel like sometimes with dating people that's not on the same level can be somewhat, but it shouldn't necessarily be a thing where it stops you from talking to that person unless they're in the process of building themselves up as well. But if you're not doing nothing, we can't.
Basically like build a better.
Yeah. We ain't building no nigga. Not in 2021.
That's what they do though. Everybody be saying, oh, we ain't building no nigga, we ain't building, but they do. They still building nigga up.
No, once you've been through that process, you won't go back through it. I don't think you will. I know I won't.
Yeah.
What does that actually mean though?
Like it's nothing wrong with saying, okay, I have a plan. In 2 years I'm gonna have this. In 3 years I'm gonna have this. And by 5 years this is my goal.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, you got a plan. You working towards that plan. But you're not gonna be on my couch saying that you got a plan, but you playing the video games when the plan just sitting there. You ain't put no effort towards it. You can't do that.
So he can't play Grand Theft Auto all day.
Not if you
And
not.
he better be getting
working
paid
towards your
for it.
plan.
Oh yeah.
If he's gonna be a gamer, if that's his plan, he working towards it. It's gonna bring in money in for the fam. Then cool. But if he ain't doing it, then no.
Adidas, what about you? We're gonna talk. Give me your opinion. Not in a relationship.
You said not just
Cause I know.
black female dating.
Yeah, I know you put it out there. She's in a relationship. Don't be in her DM. So like, tell give me the perception of you if you're in a dating pool and you're not in. Obviously, we're talking about hypothetically not in a relationship. So you're in a dating pool.
Or leading up to when you got to that point.
Yeah.
I think it was difficult just because, and I might be wrong, but it seems like the black woman isn't valued anymore.
Let's speak.
It's like,
You
I'm
called
gonna
Dr.
get
Umar.
me a Latino, I'm gonna go get me a white girl, I'm gonna get straight hair, long hair, get
Or
out the
man.
shower, men.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's
Undercovers.
not, it's like, it's not a go-to, it's not what is kind of, you don't see it on, I mean, you see it on some magazines, but for the most part, you see well-to-do men or black men with women that's not African American,
Dating outside the race.
especially dark skin. So I mean, that's a whole nother level itself, a whole different
Would
conversation.
y'all consider yourself dark skinned women?
I know, yeah.
Okay.
But
Y'all
I'm
light
just
skin
saying-
compared to me. But I understand y'all. But I'm black. But yeah, I got you. Y'all are beautiful though.
So it was difficult because, like she said, she brought up a point. You have black men that have gone to college, so they know they're kind of like, I don't know, a select few. Let's just say,
So let me,
'Cause you have
let's
some
speak on
that
that. Speak
are,
on that.
you know, in jail. You have some that are homosexual, and I mean, whatever you like is what
We
you
love
like.
everybody.
But I'm just saying, in the dating pool for African American women, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So when you get an African American male that is educated or has a plan, or you can even throw athletes out there, and then you see what do they normally have on their arm. It's not very often African American women. I mean, you have your LeBron James and Jim Becker. You have your celebrities that do. I don't want to put that out there that there aren't, but
that's not what
that's not the
push for.
right, and that's not the norm. So it's definitely different because the ones that, like, we have a lot of African American females who are going to school. They're becoming doctors. They're becoming, getting masters. They are getting bachelors. They are doing, they are bettering themselves.
They
And then,
independent, getting that money.
yeah, but then you look for a counterpart that looks like you, and it's like, who is equally,
Say what you want to say. I'm
Yeah,
ready.
that's
I'm ready.
went to college or didn't go to college, because I'm not saying that you got to go to college to be successful, but are successful, and then they like, but
We
I'm not
look-
gonna lie.
You
We
gotta look
looking
at what
for them.
luggage they gotta come with too.
We looking
like,
for them, but they ain't looking for us.
right.
Okay.
What type of men are the educated black females dating?
You said what type of men are we dating?
Are y'all dating black men?
I think
or-
for the majority, we are. I think we as black women kind of hold on to that black love a little bit more. Not saying that we aren't dating, Hispanics or not dating white men, because you do see that a little bit. It is, I think, as we, get further removed from the 60s, you're seeing a little more, but not as much as you see black men with other people of other races. So to us, it's like the black man sees beauty in other races.
Right.
But for a black woman, it's like, well, you don't see too many Chinese men. It's like, oh, I gotta get me a black woman. You don't see too many, wow, you see more white men. It's like, I want a black woman. You don't see other cultures and races that's looking to the black woman. It's like, that's the prize. But we see a lot of black men that's looking at other races like, that's the prize. So then at least black women like,
Hey, over here.
right,
Like, I'm right here.
right
here.
I'm just as beautiful. I got degrees. I this, I'm that. But it's a smaller dating pool. Let's just put it like that. For every black woman, I feel like it's
About 10 steps behind. We 10 steps behind.
But I also think it's just more.
But I'm not saying we 10 steps behind, like legit, but like she just said, you take a step back every time she names something. From if a guy wants a foreign chick, or you don't want a chick that's all about her business and degrees, take a step back. Or if they are homosexual, take a step back.
or if they are in jail.
Or if they're in
Take a step
jail.
back.
Like, if you want to deal with it, comes with all that. You're already 5 steps behind when you come into the dating pool.
Not saying that you don't. I don't want to put out there. I'm not bashing black men.
Cause we love.
However, these are just from the black woman's perspective,
Right.
that we have to go through when it comes to dating. And then you have some black men that's just not wanting to be monogamous. Well, some black women don't either, but I mean, you have that too. Someone they're not looking for.
Well, I'm gonna touch on that. So when you got all these different type of women out here and things of that nature, and then you got a black man, successful black man, and not what you say want to be monogamous. So they mean like committed to one person, one person, right? Like, it's an option. Like when you okay, so with the dating pool so big, like so many women, because then you got, like you said, we dealing with homosexuality and things of that nature, right? And I feel like women, like, if they're a lesbian, they're a lesbian, but like sometimes women, it's like both ways. Yeah. But like a man, you like, first of all, if you a man and you mess with a man, unless you was molested or taken advantage of, like you ain't know nothing about it, I ain't gonna call you gay. But like once you mess with a man, you gay.
Right. Willingly.
You know what I'm saying? Willingly, you know what I'm saying? You're gay, right? So, and nothing wrong with that. Love all my people, you feel me? So like with the dating pool being so big, dudes got so many options. Like
big for you, big for men.
Yeah, men. Yeah,
very small for women.
Yeah, because see, the dudes got options. I could be dating all three of y'all at one time, and we have an understanding because we quote unquote we're supposed to be dating. We trying to get to know each other.
That's
now,
a whole different
conversation. That's a whole different conversation. Because with dating is dating, but we not finna be out here like that. No.
It's also many of black men out here that have the credentials to do what is necessary for black women. Sometimes a black woman might not choose the right people that they want.
You're right. Now I can agree with you on that.
The right crowd to find that person that you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I can agree.
No, that's facts.
That's facts.
Okay, let's go back to this. What is dating?
I think it has to be defined by the two people that are considering themselves dating.
Right. It's stages. When you meet someone, you know, you're getting to know them. Okay. They can be more the talking stage, like, you know, what's your favorite color? You know, what you like to do.
Green.
You know, that's
movies.
Right. That's the stuff that you talk about. Like she said, I feel like once you've been invested in talking to somebody for at least how many months?
I think it needs to be defined.
Right.
I mean, not saying that this is what we have to do, but it's like, what do you
this is my intention. Right. So if
most people don't have that conversation.
They don't, but I'm one of the people that have it from the jump. Listen, this is what I want. This is my goal down the line. This is what I would like to be. Now as time,
I'm saying that's you.
Not
this
right.
Is me.
This is me. So if this is not what you want, then you can bow out gracefully. And I feel like that's where a lot of people get messed up at, is because a guy will tell you, oh yeah, my intention is to get to know you. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I'll say up front, hey, at any given moment, if this is not what you want to continue or you don't want to talk anymore, just let me know. We can go out to the place type of thing, right? Then you got some guys that, like I said, would carry that on, and then you say, okay, so what are we doing?
Oh shit, we just chilling, man. You know how we do.
And then we get stuck like that. And I'm like, okay, but I also feel like you allow me to make the option on what I want to do. And I feel like sometimes people, I'm not gonna say just men, because women do it too. People get robbed in making the option of what they want to do. So if I say me and you together, if this blah 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 blah, then blah 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 blah. So if you tell me we're dating, but I'm gonna be talking to other people while we're dating. Now, I have the option to decide if I'm going to continue talking to you or I'm not going to continue talking to you. But if I continue talking to you, that means I just accepted the fact that you said that you're dating other people. So if you out and I see you out with somebody, I can't get upset because that's something you told me.
Yeah.
But let's be real, though. Most women are not on that time, though. Like, let's just be real.
Shit.
If that's a guy that you really interested in and you see him out, you finna send a text.
I know you want to know I can love
you. Okay. Delete my number. Thread deleted.
So dating means that you're not dating anybody else?
No.
Is it a relationship?
But for me, yeah. Like I said, for me, it's got to be defined by the two people.
It's got to be defined.
But if I tell you, like, we're talking and we're dating and we're chilling, then I'm devoting my time to you. I'm not out here doing that with the next person Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
So it's got to be defined by the people.
So it's exclusive when you date.
No, it's exclusive if you say it to that other person. To me,
all right.
Because some dating, that means I can date this person until I find the person that I want to be exclusive with.
I'm gonna tell you like
another person's dating might be like, no, it's us, me and you.
Yeah.
But then that needs to be a conversation that both of y'all understand.
And I'm not gonna assume nothing just because we going on dates every week or we're texting all day, every day. Because I could be only doing it with you, but you could be doing it with somebody else.
Yeah. So I thought that's where the relationship came in at. Like, all right, if you was dating somebody, like the type of character or the person that you are would say, oh, I'm dating this person, or I'm dating this person exclusively.
See, you said you thought that would be based on the type of person you are, and that's how it gets crisscrossed. That's why it needs to be versus not what I thought or not. This is how I thought.
That's facts.
That's why. That's personally from experience. That's just why it's easy to be like, okay, this is what it is, or it's not.
That's not what it is.
Because you can't assume like, oh, well, we're dating, so it's just us. You can't assume that.
Yeah,
another person might.
That's exactly what I was trying to get to too. Like even if we dated together, all right, we done went out like she said. We went out. Okay, we done went to the movies. Blah blah. Everything seems to be like we going into
the next
stage. But if you never even discussed it in the first place, then y'all just doing y'all
you
thing.
Just doing your thing, but
the
thing is, when does that conversation come available though? Like when are you gonna notice? Okay, so this is what we've been doing. So what are we putting this? What are we capping this on?
Right, I'm gonna say like most of the time it's no conversation, and you get to the point either y'all have sex and you're like, are we together? Are we not? Or feelings get involved, or somebody bow out gracefully, and you get ghosted.
You don't tell. So this.
I'm just saying, like,
woo, child. I can go on that right there.
That's what's gonna happen. Nobody has a conversation, or like nobody does that. Like, can you be my girlfriend, or will you be my girlfriend, or will you be my boyfriend?
I won't say nobody.
Not in 2021.
I'm trying to figure out when does it
and
all of a sudden
in this social media area, bro. You
you
put a picture up with somebody, then if you post someone, that's you. That's how people feel. Yeah. But in the same time, if I'm dating you and we say we're exclusive, okay, I'm telling you, I'm in a relationship. So on my birthday, my girlfriend was like, we done went out. I'm trying to go to the club. It's my birthday. Nigga, do we go together or not? I'm in the room smoking. We chicken, we talking. I like, see, when you get high, you just start talking. But it was like, at the end of the day, she was like, nigga, not ultimately, like, do we go together? Bam, we got 3 years, ring, whatever.
Right.
She's successful. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to push myself there. So like, hey, we go together. Like, it wasn't like it. In my mind, we went together after everything that we've been through.
Right.
But sometimes you gotta say it.
Right.
I don't believe in titles.
Confirmation.
Cause titles ain't gonna do shit for me. If I want to do what I want to do, I'm gonna do it. I got toxic traits, but I'm just saying because
don't claim that though. You gonna work
because me and Tory Lanez. I just been listening to Tory Lanez so much. That's my boy, and this is all about it. Anything go. This is a podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm in character too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was like, nigga, do we go together now? Yeah, we go together. But I thought we did. But sometimes you gotta tell somebody that. So that's communication.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That communicate. But just because you go with somebody don't mean. I'm trying to tell you like this. I have so many friends. Also, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna put that on camera, but you know what I'm saying. Also, I have certain people that I deal with, and it's like, I'm just gonna push up over there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lead up. I'm gonna make a move. Huh? Okay, bet. Niggas gonna do what they want to do regardless. You know what I'm saying? Whether they got a wife at home, baby mama, females gonna do that too, though. Females do that too, because females way more sneaky than males.
Wait a minute, let me just break this down, because I've been on both sides. Mm-hmm. I've been married.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
And I had to get myself out of that because that infidelity thing and that just, once lines get crossed, it's just better to not gracefully. But if a woman cheat, it's more of an emotional thing that they're lacking. A man that hit, my grandma always used to say, a man that hit a fly, they hit a hole if they can find a hole. Mm-hmm. So to me, it's like you just hit random people. Like, imagine what you're doing to your significant other, though. Because every person you body count you add, that takes away from her. Mm-hmm. And it questions her even.
Like soul ties.
I definitely believe in it. And see, I think that's where it comes down with the whole dating thing. Like I was talking to this guy, dating this guy, where we was dating for like a whole year. And I would tell him over and over and over, hey, it's something that you feel like you just need to move from, then say that.
But do you really want that? Do you really want the truth?
I want the truth.
Okay.
I want the truth. And the reason, and the thing is, I respect you if you say that from the jump, because like I said, now I have the option to decide if I'm going to stay or I'm going to continue. But if I ask you and you say no, and it keeps going on and on and on, and then you're out here sleeping with this person, you're sleeping with that person. Now we have a bigger problem because it's not even soul ties. Now I'm worried about you gonna bring something to me.
Yeah, you gotta be safe.
And then I'm gonna kill you.
Strap. Stay strapped.
Strap.
Stay strapped up, my brother.
Stay strapped.
Say sex is the best sex. No sex is a great sex.
So that's my whole thing. So I would rather you say, hey, you know, I'm just dating other people. I'm doing this and I'm doing it and I'm doing that. Because now I can be like, okay, this is where I am with you. We just gonna text, we just gonna talk, we can go out, but it's not gonna be any of that extra stuff.
Okay.
Because
I don't know if I've ever had somebody tell me that though, and I don't know how I would react to that though.
I've had somebody tell me, like I had a guy that told me he was dating other people, but it was nothing serious. And I couldn't know for real. But when he told me that, and I asked him, I was like, so elaborate. He was like, okay, I go out on dates with people, you know, we go here, we go there, blah, 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 blah. But the only thing I could do is respect it because you told me what it was in the beginning. Because like I said, if I decide to move on with you and I'm catching feelings, but you still dating other people, I can't be mad at nobody but myself because I put myself in that situation.
That's being grown. Like, can't be mad at nobody but yourself. Right. I like you.
But that's what I'm saying. You have to give people the option to make that decision.
Yeah, no
like,
wrong.
But people don't understand when you get options and you make that decision, then another option is gonna come after that.
But you just said you gave him a year though.
No.
I'm talking about y'all was talking for a year.
That was him. But I'm just saying like
I'm saying for 365 days, you devoted your time to him.
Yeah, I devoted my time.
You can't get that back.
You can't get it back.
So to me, like,
but for me it was a learning curve. Just like I was married in 2015, got divorced in 2017. The only thing about it was I gave this person.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
I ain't never see that.
See,
I need to do more research.
And that's why I haven't posted a man since 2015 because I get played in private. Just put that out there. You don't want to talk to me anymore. Okay, you ain't been posted, so it doesn't matter. Right. Only my close friends be knowing who I'm dealing with. But it's just I gave you my time, but in the end of it, I think okay, those 2 years pissed me off because you took 2 years from me, but at the same time, I grew into a different person. So after that time, it made me realize moving forward what I'm going to deal with and what I'm not going to deal with.
What is the comfort for a woman being married to a man? Is it that you grew up and you seen it like the fairy tale wedding?
No, because I got married in the courthouse.
Yeah, because me personally, I would rather have a destination than just have a big ass reception for the people.
If I have to do it again, that's what it would be.
But what is the thing about being married? Is it marriage is business to me.
It's not business to me.
Nah. It was supposed to be a love for me.
I mean all that, but at the same time, if I'm sick, okay, if my girl 800 credit and I'm 500, she better not marry me. She can love me all she want. But if we trying to build a future with her, I should have had a plan to be like, babe, I got to meet you. I don't believe in halfway. I believe a person need to be 100%. This person be 100%. And then once you be a person, you can build each other. Cause like, okay, let me get off that. Have you ever, Dr. Umar, y'all know who Dr. Umar Johnson is? He crazy, right? So I was watching the Breakfast Club. He was basically saying, have you ever seen, and we're going to go back to dating outside of race. And I don't know how true it is, but we just going off an interview I seen. Have you ever seen a white woman marry down? Like, if we watching TV, celebrity type. Like, so you say like athletes and people that got money, guys, if they marry outside of their race and let's say they're with a woman of a different race. Like, really, are you, when the stuff that we see, because we're like, goals, you ain't seen little Susie marry Marcus that work at Spinks, but you see Susie marry Jamarcus Taylor, who got $100 million contract.
What's the lady name? What's Jeff?
Bezos.
His wife just married a science teacher. His ex-wife.
Yeah.
She married down.
She was already up though.
But
Like,
she
was
okay.
Her bad
all the
secure.
way-
You ain't
yeah.
got much
She
more
all the way
high
up to
Right.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
just wants
You
something
secure.
basic.
Now
Just
you
want something basic now.
But I'm saying, like, think about this. Would you just, like, I mean, you can fall in love with somebody and then you marry them, but, like, don't you want to have a foundation with a person, love-wise, financially, trustworthiness, all these different things? Because I've seen people married, and once they hit a hard place financially, it's always all this. And then eventually they may go their separate ways. But if you address those issues in the beginning, like, if you open with someone, because that should be a conversation you should have with someone that you're dating or you're in a relationship with. You gotta talk fine. Like, you ain't gotta know everything, but hey, babe, why are you paying 20% on this credit card? What's going on? Let me help you. Mm-hmm. Okay, now we finna get you 1 year, 0% annual rate, whatever. You need to use this to build your credit and then go about your business. Like, it's about helping each other, but like, you don't want to marry somebody that got $500 million in debt, and then now when y'all marry, y'all tied to each other financially, and then that's gonna bring issues, right? I know money is not the end of everything, but money does cause problems.
For me, it wasn't though.
Yeah.
Like, cause I grew up with both of my parents married. I think it's like, I'm 30, so maybe like 32, 33 years.
Well, you young.
And not saying I had a fairy tale life, but I grew up seeing my dad be the provider.
Yes.
Like, he worked first and second shift.
Shout out to Bootsy.
I ain't have to work. I ain't have to buy my first car. I still don't have to pay on the first car they bought me. I still don't pay the insurance. They paid that off. Still got it. I ain't have to worry about it. My mom, she worked. I seen her take care of us, be at the games when my dad was away working. So for me, it was more the foundation of being family. I understood that financial problems, I mean, you can't control it.
Yeah.
Anything can happen, y'all. Your hot water heater may go out or whatever. There's some bands you have to come up on. Mm-hmm. But cheating, that ain't something you got to come up on. Mm-hmm. Lying, being dishonest, that ain't something you got to come up on.
Financial stuff can be fixed.
You can fix it. Once you cross that line of cheating or bringing a baby in a marriage, you hung yourself.
All right, so if you got there, like, what was the point that said, yes, I would marry him? Like, did it, I got married and now all of a sudden all of this, I started realizing all of this stuff was happening? Or I was getting married because it was the right thing to do at the time?
We didn't get too personal.
I don't care, because I'm an open book.
Okay,
that's good. I think it's a mixture of both. There's some things that I saw that I overlooked, as far as handling like the business side of being in a marriage, like you said, like paying bills on time. I don't want nobody to call me about any bill. I think that's so like embarrassing. Like, oh, you have an outstanding bill. What you mean?
I don't like that. Like calling me.
I just don't like that.
I just get car extended warranties.
I don't like that. So like for me, that was I saw him do and handle business. Like, I should have said something then while in the dating stage, but I didn't. But I mean, that's something that could have been fixed though. You can learn how to save your money and stack your bread and pay bills. But
look, like I go to the club a lot, right? And then what I do, I go to the club. I like to handle business in the club. I like to talk to people. That's what I do, right? But me personally, if this ain't taken care of, like, we in the studio, but if this ain't taken care of and that outside ain't taken care of and student loans and all that stuff ain't taken care of, I ain't got no business being in the club buying no bottles.
Thanks.
I ain't got no reason. Like, if my two kids, I don't have. Okay, let me make this. Mm-hmm. I got a son named Kimara. Mm-hmm. I got a daughter named London. That's my girlfriend though. Mm-hmm. If I can't provide for them, and then I'm telling you like that, I'm just getting to that stage because I just put this is the first time I've been in a relationship since I was about 17. I'm 35, so I done had a run out here. So like I'm like, it's a new stage in life, but like if you ain't taking care of home first, there's no reason for you to be doing extra shit. So I guess that'll come back to like, hey, your light's about to get cut off, you need to pay it. Like, bro, I ain't paid it. You know what I'm saying? The bill right there say due date. You get automatic draft and stuff like that. So it's like, I like to take care of business first, home first, then I can have fun.
Right.
So that's what I try to get to. Good. Like, get to people. You know what I'm saying? What you over there thinking about? Now, come on, let's get like, what you over there thinking about?
I'm listening.
What marriage means to you, Niecy?
Yes.
Because you ain't experienced. We done experienced
We
that.
experienced it. Let it go, thank God.
Y'all funny. Let go and let God.
Honey.
You don't want to say that?
I haven't been married, but I think right now I'm in a different mindset, like or behind the reason for marriage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know everything about how marriage became, but for me, I mean, I'm a Christian, so I feel like marriage is
I
important.
feel bad. I'm a Christian too.
But I just put it out there. Like, if you're not, if you don't have any, like, if you aren't religious or you you don't consider like a higher being, then I see why you would be like, why get married?
Yeah.
Why would you get married?
Why would you get
For
married?
people that don't, I mean, if you really, and I hadn't done everything right. Let's put that out there.
Yeah, we
so
are.
don't nobody be like, oh, she's fully in it now. No, I hadn't done everything right. But where I am now,
Right.
I just feel like I see the purpose behind it. But if I didn't, how could I fault somebody that doesn't hold the same weight behind marriage as I do if I married them? And they don't have that same, like,
and I think
they don't see that. Like, why would they?
Yeah, social media
puts it out like you can shackle somebody or you can live with somebody and they're gonna do that husband-wife duty.
I mean, but it goes before husband and wife.
Yeah,
it goes to dating. If you dating somebody that don't want to get married and you want to get married, then what?
But what's the point?
What's the point? Yeah.
You
You can't make that person change their mind.
Right.
You can't make that person change their mind.
You can't change a
If
person.
that's not what they want to do, that's not what they want to do. Like,
or if they don't see the
they ain't gonna
purpose
keep
of
nobody-
marriage,
Right.
maybe they want to be with you. They want to be exclusive. They don't want to, cheat. They don't want to, but they don't want to get married because they don't see the value in marriage. You can't fault that person,
Yeah.
or you can't make that person want to be married because they truly may not see the reason behind marriage. That's just where I am now.
In the marriage, like
So,
the outlook on marriage, like now and how the image is now,
Mhm.
I get it. Why do it? If you got somebody that's saying, "Hey, I'm 100% committed to you. I'm willing to. We can pay the bills. We can be stable. I'm gonna look out for you. We can do family things." Why? The paper's not gonna define.
Mhm.
So I can see both sides.
What do you throw it at you when you get married? Throw the paper.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Because
saying.
really, to
So,
me, marriage
yeah.
isn't the paper.
All right, so if it's not,
So-
then do you actually need to go to the courthouse? Do you need to have a ceremony? Or could you trust in y'all relationship or bond and it be like common law?
I think the marriage is because we say vows under
Yeah.
God, like that's
Sealing the deal.
ordained by God to be married.
But like, if you don't believe in God, then that might be completely different for you. So again, I think it's your personal, like, what's your definition of marriage? What does marriage mean to you?
This is what we're
Like,
gonna do.
because marriage to somebody else might not mean that you have to be, exclusively in a relationship, that love conquers all, that regardless of whatever goes on, you're going to be together, through sickness and death, whatever the vows are. I don't have none of that married. But whatever you vow, they might not even
To
care about it.
death do us part.
Yeah, they
I
might
made
be
it
saying
worse.
it really don't even mean none of it,
Right.
So to me, it's like, that gotta be something.
Hey, look, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the pastor to pray over the water, the holy water. We're gonna drop the rings in the holy water and put them on and have a nice day. Cause I'm gonna tell you like this. To be honest, cheating is not an end all for me. Now, I don't want to be out here cheating on my girl and doing stuff like that. But like at the end of the day, you said women cheat for emotion, right?
Yeah.
So it's something they lacking.
Right.
So if we not at the stage where we can communicate about that, then if you go do your thing, we're gonna chop it up about it. Now, when you start making it look like a fool, then it's a problem. So
To me, my mama always used to tell me, when I see you to school, it's like we played sports, all my siblings.
Mm-hmm.
So she'd be like, y'all got a jersey on.
Yeah.
Y'all got my name and your dad name on y'all back.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all representing us.
Yeah.
So don't ever embarrass me or make me feel bad.
I like.
So for me, in a marriage, we on a team.
Yeah.
You got my name, I got your name. So when I'm out here, I'm not going to embarrass you. Jarita.
I was trying to reach your name. I like it.
I'm not going to embarrass
Rita. We need some margaritas in here for Rita.
For sure. But
I got some
not
margarita mix in there too. I ain't got no ice. I ain't got no ice making it old.
It's cold
And ain't no subs.
It's nice and cold.
Ain't no subs on this team either. So
Ain't no subs.
So when you get tired, there ain't no subbing out.
And like you said, she don't have to be the deal breaker. So in my situation, we went through counseling. And I was remember what the counselor told me. She was like, in a marriage, y'all on a bus and y'all traveling to a destination. And it's whatever y'all want it to be. But the more stops you make and the more people you allow on your bus, you gonna detour. So I was like,
You can't let nobody on your bus like that with COVID.
You didn't. Boy, COVID, everything was on the bus. Like, no. Mm-mm. So you gotta think about
Stupid, man.
You gotta think about it,
I
thing.
like that.
It's deep.
Yeah, it's too deep.
Every time.
Look.
Yeah.
Don't let them scare you out of marriage now.
No, I still believe that love is beautiful.
Love is blind.
No, it's
I just play.
beautiful.
I just play. Don't pay me no attention. This is just toxic.
I know. Toxic on Henny. Anything goes.
Anything goes. You know if anything goes.
Henny
you
toxic.
did. Yeah, nigga, I'm super toxic. I'm toxic in my relationship, but in a good way. I like. Listen, I'm telling you like that. I want my girl. I want niggas to holler at my girl when we go out together. When they buy her a drink, nigga, buy me one too. You know what I'm saying? Because I got no confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like you coming home with me regardless. You know what I'm saying? You come home with me regardless. I don't give a fuck what a nigga do. You come home with me, and if you decide to do something, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna straighten it out. We're gonna have, but see, I've been there, done that. So it's like at this point, I'm just learning to love again.
But you said 35, right?
Yeah,
I go back to 23. You.
cute on me. I'm making top 5.
Go back to 23. You know
I was
what
a
I'm
Christian.
saying?
I wasn't doing that. I just sitting over here like this, boy.
Bible study.
Bible study. Yeah, with the boy.
She don't say she like me, but I don't want to talk to her.
Yeah. Hey,
No,
what's the name of that place? Not Shakers, but what's the name of the strip club in Outnumbered? Whatever it was, that's where I was at.
I could have told you.
Especially when the refund check hit.
Dang, now you gonna have to get something.
They had Applebee's.
Applebee's, what was it?
Tuesdays.
Faces.
Right? Yeah.
All that.
Yeah, 23 me, I ain't really care about that because I was getting money. I had money. I was on a scholarship. I graduated when I was 22, so that was my first year out of college. I was staying in Columbia, first year out of grad school. But 23 me, yeah, I thought I was joking. I was doing me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It ain't really matter. Like I said, I ain't been in a relationship since I was probably, I want to say at least 18 or 19.
Oh.
So that's the last time I actually said you were my girlfriend.
Right.
And I did her so wrong. I apologize. But I was out.
We should apologize.
Right.
We got people that's been around and they still don't say nothing. Like, so you just gonna come back in my DMs like you ain't trying to play? Like,
But, okay, do we believe in sneaky links?
No,
Wait,
I don't.
what?
sneaky.
And that's what, like you said, social media make you think that these stuff sneaky links. Girl, you don't be on TikTok.
I don't
Adidas. I think you trying to play this.
So give her the definition of a sneaky link.
I really don't know if I'm old, but it's sneaky link probably like creeping type
Yeah.
shit, you know, like something you know what I'm saying? Like,
You ain't supposed to be
There's no commitment in between.
you just pulling up.
That was the title.
I just text you.
Hey, you pull up, you come over here, make sure you have your jogger pants. Like you don't need to have on too much.
Right.
Just cover yourself. I prefer a
You
trench
already
coat.
know what you came here
Right.
for.
It's already
It ain't no
So-
chilling. It ain't no nothing. We in that. So
Cut
you
off
can,
the Netflix.
or for us, we can say hotation. You in my hotation. So
For me, I got too much
Monday,
feelings to go down that
I
route.
got you Wednesday, and I got you Friday. You in my hotation.
For me, it's not. I got feelings. My friends know
I can
get
tell.
feelings.
I got
I
feelings
get
too.
I've been trying to take it there with you the whole time you've been shutting me down. I was trying to get you on ration mode, but you keep getting
No,
right back to
I
it.
catch feelings.
I was trying to get you the girls of that wine.
She ain't gonna take that detour. She gonna.
I love hard. I catch feelings. I don't. If we dating, I really prefer it just be me and you. I can't deal with it.
I think I met you before.
You haven't.
You from Atlanta?
Yeah, you.
I got a friend from Atlanta. I'll tell you I've seen.
We know who it is.
My boy, right? You right here, see, this my homie right here. She know, and I swear I seen you somewhere. I swear, but I probably didn't. But
He did, because I'm gonna tell you how. We'll talk about it.
yeah,
Boy, everybody went in like,
and not that bad. Just like I think I seen
No,
you
but the
before.
thing is, when we pulled up and you came outside, I said, y'all tell, yeah, I know y'all know who this is. I know this one know, but we're talking.
It ain't that bad. Trust me.
It's
It ain't
nothing
that
bad.
bad.
It's nothing bad.
nothing bad.
All right, so tell me this. I really like this conversation. What y'all think about fuck niggas? And what's your definition of fuck nigga?
I was gonna start naming some names, but I'm gonna be respectful to everybody under the sun.
I'm gonna tell you like this. It ain't no editing.
Names of names.
It ain't no editing.
They fit the whole description.
You can get a description though to the fullest. You don't even gotta put their name out there.
They know who they
They
are.
deserve
Yeah,
it.
when you say it, they gonna know it. They gonna feel it.
Like, damn, she talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
When she adding muscle,
Yeah.
she talking about me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Go ahead.
Just something you don't want to do. Yeah, I mean, if y'all want to
Go
go
ahead.
These are people that just don't like care
Right.
at all.
They're selfish.
Like going back to the person I was dating for a year. Take talking out.
Boy,
We was
you gonna
dating.
be famous.
I knew his mama. His mama introduced us. Now
What a woman.
she she came in. She was taking my job, and
Look at this one getting readjusted.
I was having to train her. So she was like, "Oh, you, my son this and my son that, and he's here, and he needs a woman because at the time the person that he was dating or getting out of a relationship with, they wasn't on the same level as we going back to education and stuff like that, which nothing's wrong with. But she was just like, she wasn't pushing him or he wants more because he was paying the bills and all that stuff. She was like, he needs to see a woman that has a job, pay her bills, whatever the case may be. So she introduced us. Like I said, we were talking in the beginning, and it was always, what's your intentions, what you want. He told me he want marriage, he want kids, he want all this stuff.
What you want?
Cool. But as time went along, it was times that I would see stuff and I was like, he was just in a 4-year relationship with somebody. When you've got adjusted to their lifestyle to the point where that person allows you to do what you want to do, you're going to have to reel yourself back into somebody.
But I got a question.
Who's not willing to put.
Do you feel like, as a man, you can read the Bible what a woman wants so you can say that to get what you want?
I feel like, to be honest, so my great grandparents they had 13 kids on my mother's side. Now on the other side, it was like 12 kids. Most of the people in my family are women. I got all aunts, I got sisters, cause it's just women everywhere. It's only a few men in our family besides my older uncles, but like unless they married in. I feel like I can read a woman like the back of my hand. You feel me? Like I feel like I know how much pressure to put on a woman to get them where I need to get them. Like I like to mold my women to what I want.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like he might have said, "I want marriage and a child," because he knew what shit is already built and coming in.
You gotta sell the dream. No, I'm just saying that.
I know.
Yeah, you gotta sell the dream. It's all about marketing 101. That's why I got masters in marketing. You gotta sell yourself. You gotta be able to advertise. You got a brand. You gotta have brand awareness. Like when a girl be like, "Oh, you 35, you got a master's degree, you ain't got no kids," and they just be smiling.
Paul, let's go back to the very beginning of this conversation. What you just say?
About what?
She got what? I mean, you have what? Degrees?
Yeah.
No kids.
No kids. I'm 35 years old.
And what do women do?
They just be smiling.
Exactly. And y'all know that, and that's the reason
That's what I was getting.
this conversation.
And that's what I'm getting to. I'm just saying. They just smile. They like, but you got it. They like, girl, this nigga ain't got no kids.
Girl.
That's the problem.
He got his own car, own house.
That's the thing. We connect with that because in my mind, I'll be 32 this year. So sometimes I have to accept, God, if you just want me to be a stepmama first, just tell me that. Like, but when I meet somebody that's 32, 33, 34, whatever, and they don't have kids, that pulls me into them because that's something that if we did make it down that line,
You want to be the first.
You be the first.
I'll be the first. I'll be the first. It won't be the first marriage if he hasn't been married. But for me, I felt like at least that's something that we can build on together: marriage, kids, and all of that stuff. So those are the things that we do. But my thing is, don't sell me a dream if you're gonna try to wake me up from it with some stupid shit.
Niggas always do that though, cause we as men, we set the expectations so like we set the bar with some men. Me personally, I feel like I would set the bar so high and then I'll fuck around. But I set it so hard when I dip, you ain't even knowing I'm dipping. You ain't even know I ain't even doing it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I do it so much.
Mm-hmm.
I buy my girl lunch damn near every day. I buy a daughter lunch every day. I sent her lunch today while she was at work. We go out, she gets shit just because, and she do the same thing for me. But me personally, I do it because I feel like if I ain't never really did it before, let me try and see what it worked like. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like you can be back in the day when I was just chilling, you can be like just a little chick I'm fucking on. You still getting gifts. Like I might be like, hey, pull up at your
It's
crib.
expensive.
You might have some shit outside. You feel me? Like because like Too Short is my favorite rapper. He was, you know, whatever pimp player, whatever this and that. But I feel like you gotta court a woman. But at the same time, why court the woman that you don't want to be
Right. Just say what you want. Put the ball in her court and just say.
I would say-
Because
I may say I want the same thing.
Are we playing or we going
Right.
somewhere?
But see, that's the thing. That's why I say you give me an option.
Right.
Alright.
Because if you say I just want to be a sneaky link, then I may say shit.
I want to too.
Let's do it.
But let's be real. Can y'all honestly say 2 people can have sex multiple times for whatever length of time you want to say and not catch feelings?
It's gonna be
I
some
It
feelings.
depends on how you came in on it.
Right.
If you came in on that, like,
Nah.
more than
No.
likely, no, a lot of times it'll be a female that catch feelings, but dudes catch feelings too. So, you know what I'm saying, if you came in and you set that standard, I don't understand why you would even be feeling that way.
Listen.
But
This
see,
is what we on.
This is what we on, and say, and if anything changes,
No.
You need to say-
And that's the time when you need to speak up.
right. But I can say personally, I have dealt with somebody, still dealing with somebody. That's all that we on. We'll text each other every now and then. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Da 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 da. What's your day like? Blah 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 blah
Pull
blah.
up.
See, that's not a sneaky link though. A sneaky link is I'm texting you like maybe I'm gonna say from 10 p.m. maybe to 1.
No, we're in the club
Yeah.
seeing each other.
Yeah,
I say, I'm here.
you pull it up.
It don't gotta be that.
But the thing
Look,
is,
how about
But
this?
to me, if we having conversation, that's still you're bonding. If you asking me how I am, how you been, boy,
that's
you
my
thinking
nigga.
about me.
That's my nigga, but at the same time, it's like he has his own thing going, and I have my own thing going. Like,
Man, that's her nigga though.
That's my nigga. No, that's my nigga. Like, that's like I can text him right now and be like, what you doing?
And you know what happened? God, I hope that this don't happen. If something happened to him, now all y'all gonna post this picture talking about I remember.
I'm not. I'll just be
That's
like, damn,
the
homie.
difference.
Well, like,
See, that's the difference, right?
That's how I
I'm
feel,
not.
right? That's how I feel. Once you mind, you always mind. You can't move on, but I can. I
That's
understand
some
that.
toxic.
That's real toxic. Right?
Lying still.
You know what I'm saying? But then, that's how it be. Because think about this. What I learned is some people are more comfortable dealing with the past than finding something totally new.
That's right.
If you
Some people don't like starting over.
if you're
All
comfortable
this
with
shit,
something and you know like y'all still on that tight level, you'll feel comfortable dealing with that person because you like, I know they safe, I know they clean, I'm gonna fuck with them. Cause you gotta think about it. When you meet somebody, it ain't a one night stand and then you going about your business. You gotta learn that person. Like if I'm dealing with a girl, I'm asking all kind of questions. I'm like, yeah, so you went to the doctor. Yeah. Once I deal with you, I know when your cycle come on. It's on my calendar. I know when you
Can't
go.
even lie about
I know when you go to the OBGYN. And you know what I'm saying? Like cause see the thing is, that's what you call open. Y'all see, you gotta be in this day and age with so much going on.
Yeah.
Bro, you can be the healthiest nigga in the world, but you dead on the inside, you don't even know it. We ain't even talking about just STD. Like you just we got COVID and shit, but like at the same time, if you comfortable with somebody and you respect that person, and then on top of that, you feel safe with that person, you gonna deal with that person. And if it's a person for the past, you gonna rock like, oh, I hate this nigga, he'll fuck me, but that's what I like dealing with until you move on. So niggas take pride in that, knowing that like,
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't never go back on now ex.
you ain't gonna let
they can comment and be like, oh, she lying, but they can't because I ain't never go back. Once I left you and like whole mentally, emotionally left you, you on the block list. You never come off.
And we're not finna see who on roll.
You ain't met the right one.
Find a way to get to you.
No.
And just over with.
No, and he follow all my friends. Nothing. You don't get. We can be in the same club. Who's this man?
So,
Seriously, bad.
Man, I don't know who.
Like we done been in the same club, and he'd be like, "We ain't gotta be like this." Who are you? Get your hand off me. And I keep walking. Like it's just. I feel like for me, when I lose respect for you, you gotta get on through.
go.
Okay.
You gotta be removed.
And on that point, y'all want an arm? We're gonna get an arm. Can y'all take one arm with me?
I
Just
can't.
one arm. It can be a baby arm.
Yeah, a baby.
What y'all want? Okay, cause we ain't got too much of this.
I got Tito's.
Okay, they can just.
Okay, we gon'
Yeah, y'all can just kill it.
We definitely not going to do no Tito.
Tito for the free house.
That's it.
But not my girl. She not. See, look at you confirming. Freaky freak. So I want to ask you one question. So like,
He said, "You want me for you?"
Or your own
Just a little TC, but please not the rest. Come on, y'all can leave me with that. Let me with that.
Might as well.
Get that to my cousin.
Top that off.
Nah, we ain't gonna do them like that because they gotta go. They got things to
Oh,
do.
they got some what?
They got things to do. So this.
Be safe now.
Hold on, let me put me one. So this one, I'm gonna ask you one question. You know what I'm saying? How does it feel? You fuck my boy Jay Dukes, right? Tell me, how do you feel about Jay Dukes from college to where he's at now? Because he's expanding, he's growing, things that nature. So tell me how you feel about just seeing his growth and him still being connected with the people that he somewhat started with.
So Jay Dukes in college, I mostly just dealt with them because I was Miss Omega at Claflin.
Yeah.
And so while I was there, it was more just, him making sure that I was good there. I really wasn't really behind the scenes on him doing the stuff that he was doing, but he was doing his thing, with hosting shows and step shows and all that stuff. Since I've been working with Jay Dukes for the past 3 years, we do Outscore Wars. Shout out to the team.
What is that?
Outscore Wars. So we started in 2018 on Instagram, and I hate to say this because we don't want to kind of compare ourselves to this, but versus how they did the versus relationship. So we started on Instagram in 2018.
It's the original.
The original.
Yeah.
So we started there, and it was basically like him and this other guy named Barry Naylor. They was just on Instagram Live, just like, okay, we gonna play this music, so we're gonna go back and forth type of thing. So it kind of grew from there. So then we had people start coming in. I was like, hey, I want to play. So we would get on live, and 2 people, we'd get a genre of music. So everybody in the comments who was on live would drop the genre of music that they wanted to hear. So if we did like 90s R&B or something, you play a song, I play a song, you play a song, I play a song. We do 2 songs a piece. Everybody in the live could vote either who had the best, or they say it was too hard, so we need y'all to play one more song. So once they do that song, they vote and go to the next round. So we started Instagram doing that, and then Instagram started that BS with the copyrights and shutting us off. So then we was like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? So then we decided to expand and go to college campuses. Mm-hmm. So we've still been doing that. Of course, with COVID, shutting down everything last year, we did everything virtual. So it's still like, we just did a show in Savannah State like a week ago. But it's basically, we go, now we get the students involved. The students come on stage. We have 2 guest DJs. It could be DJ 7 Trey, DJ T-Mobile, DJ Chalet. We was in Savannah. We had DJ CJ the DJ, who's one of the radio personalities at 94.1. And we would bring them on stage, and they could win money. Mm-hmm. So it'd be $25, $50. But then if they wanted to double their money, then we had a special guest. Special guests could be Hitman Holla, Conceited, B. Simone, Desi Banks. But since then, I can say Jay has really grew into that. That's his baby. That's something that he started, something that is still continuing. We're still expanding with more schools. We have somebody else that's coming up, Trizzy, because Jay is now working on a special project. But Jay is he's doing it right now.
Shout out my boy Jay Dude. Shout out my friend, bro. Shout out Atlanta City. Legendary Atlanta City. Hey, we just want to give you your flowers, bro. That's it. Then my boy, I might text him when we get out. I wish I knew how to do FaceTime video on this software I got. Once I learn how to do it, I'm going to get him on here.
I can call him, but it'll just be like, Jay, talk to the people.
Most definitely. So, hey, look, so first of all, I want to say thank y'all for coming again. So here at HCG Podcast, I feel like this, man. I feel like, you should appreciate your guests, appreciate people that come, appreciate people that just want to share a platform. And that's what I'm really trying to get to. Like you said, Jay Dude's got his baby. You may have your baby, you have your baby, you have your baby. He may have his baby. Like, we just trying to raise our baby, mold our baby. So that's what I'm trying to create, you know what I'm saying, here. So what I have for y'all, You see, I was slack today because really, I give you got an HTG shirt. So what I got right now, these are new little merch shirts for promotion. It's an anything goes logo with the bottom and things of that nature. I got the red, we have the blue, we have the pink. Now I do have some more colors up there if y'all don't want these colors, but I had to give you see y'all on camera. You did. So I have these 3 shirts for y'all lovely ladies.
You already know what it is.
I know you. We know you want the pink.
You know, red.
Look, worked all the way up.
I got black. I got another color up there too. But yeah, that's just a token of appreciation for telling y'all. Thank y'all for coming to the podcast. So usually what I do is with all my other co-hosts that usually be here, which they're here, but they're not here. You know what I'm saying? We usually run around the room and give our socials out. So if y'all want to share y'all socials so people can find y'all there, reach y'all there. If y'all don't have to. You feel me? But if y'all want to run them down, we can do that. Y'all got y'all arm?
We got our
All
arm.
right, let's take our arm. This is success.
Arm in.
Beautiful.
That's right.
Brown women, black women. Y'all niggas, y'all communicate. That's what this podcast is about. Communication. Yeah.
Okay, so I
Say
guess
what
I'm
you
gonna
mean.
get mine out.
Yeah, get ahead.
So on IG, I have to go because it's different. On Instagram, y'all can follow me at The Real Lala Show.
Mm-hmm.
LALA Show. On TikTok, it's The Real _ Lala Show. I do a lot of skits and shit on there, so make sure y'all, what I want to say.
Shout out that Soulja Boy skit.
So basically, tell me what you heard. That's what it's gonna be. So tell me what you heard. And then on Twitter, it's just The Real La Show. So you guys follow me on whichever one. You're guaranteed to laugh.
Most definitely. My 2 business ladies.
All business, no fun.
Yeah.
We just here for fun.
You can catch them where you catch them at. You catch them, make sure you approach them like true gentlemen. This one right here, just say hey. Just say hey and bye.
I saw you on the podcast season. You spoke fast.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you can say.
on her. Let me know.
D messages, you want to tell them where they can find you at?
Instagram, I'm at dmachiavelli2021. And Twitter, I'm at Drastic Living. Drastic _living.
Hey, okay. Make sure y'all go follow Gorgeously Red, Killer KJ. Make sure y'all follow Cash Out Keys. BM, you can catch them in the streets. I deleted it on Instagram to delete Instagram, man. Make sure you find us at HTG Podcast Instagram. But it's your boy SB High Star Instagram, SB High Star Facebook, SB Visions Facebook, HTGpodcast.buzzsprout.com. That's where you can go to our audio. We on Spotify, Apple, all these other places. But YouTube is HTG Podcast. YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe, man. Go follow my Instagram. It's very boring. All you're going to see is Instagram of the podcast. You're not going to see nothing else. But at the same time, make sure you like and subscribe, man. Support all black-owned businesses. We in Greenville, South Carolina. Area code is 864. We have 3 of the lovely ladies. Crazy, sexy, cool. Crazy.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Oxford Wars. Make sure you guys follow them.
Yes.
It's at AUXCORDWARS. Oxford Wars.
Most definitely. Make sure you follow them, like and subscribe, man. Run them numbers up. You feel me? I just want to ask y'all, did y'all enjoy yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
This was
Good.
deep.
This
is what the people needed to hear.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Cause you know we got
Why they need to hear it?
we got Kevin Samuels out here, goddamn.
Oh, that's part 2. That's part. We're gonna get into that part 2. My boy Kevin, boy, he really goes in.
He does.
He goes in, man.
But the thing is it's not that he's not telling the truth. I think it's more the delivery
Yeah.
that kind of throws it off, but he be on it. But
Yeah,
it's
break it
the
down.
delivery. But sometimes people don't want to hear the truth. And I guess that's when you was like, do women really want to hear the truth? It depends on where they are in their mindset if they want to hear the truth.
So when I tell you welcome back, I'm gonna leave you on this, right? I lie to you because I love you and I don't want you to hurt. You feel me? I want y'all to take I want y'all to take that with y'all.
Part 2.
And then when y'all come back for part 2, you know what I'm saying? We'll get to it, man. But we on the HCG podcast where anything goes. Your boy SB High Star. You did. We got Lala Friends. Y'all want to can we run down names one more time? No.
Lala.
Sharita, Nisi B.
Niecy B. Niecy B. She got some shit in her head and she gonna tell y'all. You feel me? Shout out my boy Mr. Concrete. Everything hard you did.
It's coming.
But y'all already know. It's HCG podcast where anything goes. Your boy SB High Star. We 864, man. Greenville, South Carolina, Los California, whatever the hell we call it. But we up out this motherfucker. You did.